Good day. Good day. 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Fantastic. How y'all doing? Gregson, Tyre, Tot, Pasta, Major Angry, Cypher. Hope you're all doing well. And yes, Tot, very good job. You completed your first job. You're the first person to complete a job in the new system. As you can see, there's only one job because right now, all jobs are you attacking a target of another hacker. All is basically PvP across all jobs. Since you're the only one logged in, your job was to ping yourself. How it's going to work in the future, once I get all this worked out and make sure there's no edge cases and weird bugs and stuff. So how it's going to work is when you log in, you get connected to a network. And as soon as you come online, the script kiddies are going to be like, hey, we just saw a new node come online. We want you to go ping it, see if it's active, see what's going on there, which is what the job was. Go ping this target. You went and pinged the target. You found out, okay, there's actually someone there. They're connected. Here's your money. Thank you for doing our little task. In the future, when you do an activity, when you do anything, even if it's not a job, you're just doing anything, it creates jobs based on your actions. So the next steps I'm going to be working on is, you did a ping job. And people figured out, that person's actually there. Now the black hats might create a job being like, hey, we just saw that someone's online. Go get their hurl. Go get some information on them for us. Create a new job to go hurl that target to get, information. And when that job's created, and say you go do that job for the black hats, well, that's going to make like the white hacks and other hacker groups be like, yo, the black hats are doing something on the network. Someone go investigate that. And it just snowballs from that point forward. Exactly. Ping in reality is just, send them a package. Do they receive it? Here's how long it took. So on and so forth. So how SSH is going to work? SSH is going to allow you to remote connect into another device. To be able to do so, you're going to need to know the IP of that device. You're going to need to know the password to that device. So you're going to have to do stuff before you SSH. You have to go and get their password. You have to decrypt it, so on and so forth, and get their password for that IP. Once you SSH into somebody, your connection is now from that device. And what actions you do are coming from that device, no longer from your own device. So you could do things like, there'll be a white hat job being like, hey, we saw that this device over here isn't updated. I want you to remote connect into that device and update it to keep it secure. That's a good thing you can do via SSH, but there's also bad things you can do. Like you can go connect an SSH and then do bad activities like hacking into, doing nefarious activities from that device, which will create missions to go attack that device because it's doing nefarious things. So you can blackmail people by SSHing into them as well. However, there's also going to be commands like traceroute and Wireshark, and that's going to allow you to start finding out where connections are coming and going from. So you'd be like, a Wireshark can be like, on this network, there's all this activity. And you can start taking that information and decrypting it to find out what is what. And you can be like, hey, I know a black hat attack came from this device. But when I go to the network, I see that there's an SSH connection to that device from this other IP. Then you can start tracking down that IP and be like, this is where the actual person is coming from. And it's basically, it's supposed to be like realistic network hacking and all, forensics and all that kind of shit. Even like right now, if you do upgrade, exclamation mark upgrade, it'll upgrade your own personal computer with whatever software you're able to do, whatever software you have access to based on your level. So if you want to do that real quick while you're logged in, to see if that works. I forgot to test that recently. It should work. Maybe one of these days, Todd will figure out how to run his hacker game via component and or overlay extension, and he could just Discord, Twitch. Here's the thing. That would work for Twitch. Since I'm streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Also, Ildred Cold, how you doing? 07s. Sorry, I didn't see you. I got multiple chats I have to keep track of. But I want to build this hacker game so it works regardless of where you are. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Kick, you're on Twitch, it doesn't matter. You can log in, you'll have an account via that account. You have a computer based on that computer, and everything just works together. The reason I want to do that is because I don't want it to make any platforms better than others. So like in the future, what I'd like to do is to get rid of channel points or, redeems and stuff on Twitch, because some of the other platforms don't really have that. So with this system, you earn coins for doing jobs and stuff. I wanted the UB in the future be able to use those coins to do the equivalent of the redeems. So instead of having Twitch keeping track of your points and you spending the points on Twitch, it's a universal system. So it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You can do the different redeems if you have the points for it and all that kind of shit. Imagine how cool it'd be if we could, if we were using an actual terminal in the browser. I know, dude, that's been the dream since the beginning. But like I was saying, I know there's a way to do that for Twitch. You can design Twitch, what are they called? Oh, what are they called? It's an overlay, but they have a name for it. It's not a plugin. Anyway, it's kind of like how you can go on certain streams and there's like a little thing will pop up and you get like a little red hammer you can smash on the screen. It basically is one of those overlays. That would be really cool, and we could totally make it out. A component extension. Yeah, the extension, that's what they're called. It's like, that's really cool, but I only know that Twitch has that. I don't know about Kick or YouTube. Also, that's a whole nother project. I want to get the foundations done. Because, yeah, it would be so cool if it like you had a little extension pop up and it's basically just a terminal. And you got all your information there. You typed all your information there. That'd be sick. Exactly. Yeah, it's a little button on the bottom of the screen. Exactly. I don't know if you can build one and then apply that to Fox. I don't know what you're talking about. Chimpasta, what are you talking about? What Fox? You on drugs? You're one of those people that come in here and talking about like, oh, there's a talking fox and you can change its hats and stuff. Bro, you need to lay off whatever the hell you're on. Just saying. Solution hosts a webpage that does it all. You have to log in via Twitch, YouTube, Kick, whatever. Then you can still embed it as a Twitch extension and convince about it. True. That's getting a bit extreme in my opinion. I'm trying to keep it simple for right now. But no, it would be super cool. I agree. It would be much better than the Kick. I mean, what's it called? The Discord. The Discord was just a quick, easy workaround for the problem. I don't know how in depth I want to get the system to be. That's one thing I do need to figure out, though. Right now, there are no routers in the system. It's purely just hacker nodes. I do want to add routers in the future. Maybe, possibly. Because I think it'd be kind of cool, because different hacker groups are going to be assigned to different subnets, depending on what group you're on. So it'd be kind of cool in the future when you get to a higher enough level and you start unlocking the abilities to shut things down, like you can log into someone's computer, like someone's device, and turn it off. So that would cancel, them being logged in. That'll cancel them being able to do anything because they're not logged in. You'll cancel any crypto mining and stuff they're doing. But what if you remote connected into a router for an entire network? And then you shut that bitch down. That would cause everyone on that network then to lose connection. Be kind of cool. But that's down the road. I don't... Tails is not Todd's son. And I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Talking crazy, Alan. You're insane. The thing there would be subnets. You can't access other subnets without compromising other nodes. Yeah. Right now, everyone has a local IP and a local subnet. They also have a remote IP and a remote subnet. So, like, right now... Here, let's see. Where's my shit? If I log in... It'll give me an IP. Let's get, where's my shit? Hold on. And let's get my globals. Let's go to Twitch, go to Todd. Non-persistent. So my current IP is 192.168.0.3. I'm Todd gonna use you for testing. Okay. Local host, yeah. Peanut M&Ms are so good. Dude, peanut M&Ms are fucking amazing. The KB500 issue, TDLR Windows pushed a Windows 11 update a few weeks ago that completely fucked localhost. Oh, really? Nice. Good job, Windows. I'm not surprised. Dude, I don't want to have to upgrade. I just don't have the money. Okay, I'm okay with upgrading to Windows 11. I'll figure it out. I'll find a way to customize it, make it not complete shit. I just need a new computer that can actually support Windows 11. And that's going to be a bit. So, anyway, I'm going to change your connection to a different subnet. You're going to be on subnet 1 now. Connection to ping me, the connection time would actually be longer. But here, I'll have to give you my IP for you to do that. My IP is 192.168.0.3. And if you're to ping yourself, it'd be 192.168.1.2. And you'll notice that the two ping redeems, they're actually different. It'll show you the distance. So you can use ping to see the distance between things. The thing is, if I try to ping you, I can ping your remote connection. Hello, Cario. Hi, Tails. Doxing yourself? That's why I use local IPs for the whole minigame, because, it's also the same reason all the passwords are from a password list, So you can ping me, and I can ping your remote IP address, but I won't be able to ping your local IP address because it's on a completely different subnet, and I don't have a remote connection to that subnet. So you would use something like a VPN, or you'd use SSH to be able to get into different, moving around to different networks. I'm designing it to build or to work dynamically, somewhat realistically, like it's very... What's the password then? My password currently is porno. Porno. That's the random password it gave me. That's great. Todd, your password is Diablo. No route to host or host unreachable. Exactly. It's like, just, I can't make it, bro. Where are you trying to go? It's not ass word. God damn it. But it looks like it's working. It makes me happy. I haven't seen any issues yet. Todd's got a couple jobs completed now. And also, so how your hacker group's going to work is based on which group you do more jobs for. So if you do a bunch of Script Kiddie jobs, and then you want to start doing Black Hat jobs, you're going to have to do the Black Hat jobs until your Black Hat completion number is higher than your Script Kiddie jobs. And at that point, you'll be moved over to Black Hat. And the next time you log in, you'll be put on to the Black Hat network. So whenever people start leveling up and getting moved into different groups and stuff, eventually you'll start being put into different... instead of login, I do username password. Well, the thing is, you're not supposed to know your own password. You're not supposed to know your own IP address because, well, if it posts it for you to know what it is, that means everyone knows what it is, and that's kind of goes against the point. Also, to log out is no longer log out. It's exit. Because that's what you would use when you're on a Linux terminal. You'd exit to leave. Not exit D's nuts. God damn it. Now, the next time you log in, it's going to create a new job. So currently, there is a little loophole in the system. You can log out, log back in, creates a new job, do the job for yourself, log out, log back in, creates a new job, you do the job for yourself, you know. So, one thing I need to add is a little check. It's like, yo, is the thing they're pinging themselves? If it is, don't give them a reward. Like, no. Don't complete the job. Because otherwise, you know, people just log in, log out over and over and over again to, like, quickly level up. Just a friendly heads up, Todd. The space combat mission for Phase 2 for the Frontier Fighters finally are fucking player versus player for who grabs them first. Then it takes like 10 minutes before they repopulate in the contracts tab. Really? Okay. Your suggestion is instead of exclamation mark login username, have it be exclamation mark login, and then like their hash code or like their encrypted password, because everyone gets an encrypted password as well. Obviously, because you need a code to decrypt later on when you get the tools to do so. So you're talking about what the person actually types, or are you talking about what is displayed in Discord? Basic auth scheme. The way you pass auth info is authorization, username, password. It's authorization basic, which is base64 encoding of the username and password. Okay.
It's a Unix system. I know that.
So your suggestion is instead of login, username, password, have it be login and then the base64. True, but what you're seeing is supposed to be what you would see in a terminal. When you're in a Linux terminal and you log in, it asks for your username.
Hello there.
You give it a username, it then asks for your password. You type in a password, it doesn't show you your password, and then it says, you know, welcome to whatever operating system. That's why I did that way. The whole point of what you see in the Discord is supposed to be what you would see in a terminal. It's not so much like the behind the scenes of what's going on. I wanted to make it as much as possible that it makes it feel like you're actually working in a terminal. Your phase 2 missions have been instant, only myself and NPCs, like 3 times. Oh, okay. True, 100%. 100%. It depends. You know, if it was fucking Arch Linux when you logged in, you'd do like the big old Arch, like ASCII art and all that stuff and have all your fucking, yeah, it all depends. I'm going very basic. It doesn't show your password isn't universal. True. Yeah, none of it is super universal. Like, it's fucking Linux. Every little aspect about Linux you can customize to be however the fuck you want it to be. I'm going for basic logging into Linux. It's just a basic look and outlook, or a basic theme. You are 100% correct, though. It really does depend on what you're doing, what you're connecting to, what kind of operating system, how they have it configured. It'd be kind of cool, now that you say that, maybe the login changes depending on what group you're a part of. So when you're a script kiddie, you'll be very basic. But if you're like a black cat, maybe you'll come back more like Arch Linux or some it's not Arch. Was it they changed the name. Fuck, was it Kali? It's like Kali Linux, theming. That'd be kind of cool. So it'd be different theming depending on which group you're in. That'd be kind of sick. I think that'd be really sick, actually. Just because you're a smartass, I'm going for basic, then yeah, that'd be called login. God damn it. They're separate distos. Yeah. Kali is the, was it Black Hat? No, Black, what was it called back in the day? Before it became Kali Linux. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, no, they're two different. Arch is fucking dope. I fucking love Arch. It is just, you can have it as bare minimum as you want. All the packages are super duper fresh. Kali is a pre-packaged OS that has a lot of, what would be the word? Not necessarily pen testing, but, computer security applications and such, which is a lot of the applications people are going to be using in my hacker game or in mine is going to be a lot of this. Like, you're going to be using John the Ripper. You're going to be using Ccrypt. You're going to be using Hydra. I'm trying to keep it real as much as possible. Haven't actually dealt with Arch. Only dealt with Ubuntu and Red Hat. Okay, Ubuntu's cool. I like Ubuntu. It's very stable. It's very basic. It's very universal. I don't think I've ever messed around with Red Hat. Did some Debian, which is technically Ubuntu. But no, I enjoyed Arch, I think, the most. Because I liked building very lightweight operating systems. All your servers are Red Hat? Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, a lot of people use Red Hat. It's stable as fuck. It does its fucking job. Phase 2 mission isn't. You use 8? I've been out of the Linux game for a while. I don't know what version everything's on, I'll be honest. I have been seeing a new desktop environment, or a new window manager, I should say, that people have been raving about. Oh, what's it called? Not Wayland. I think it uses Wayland, but basically it's a tiling window manager. It's all rounded corners and it's all very bouncy and flashy, and not flashy, but yeah. There's so many things you can fucking do. The current version is 10. We're so fucking behind. Well, is 10 the stable branch? Like what's it called? extended life? No, what is it called? There's different versions. You know, here's the hot and fresh version. LTS, thank you. Long-term service. Yeah. And then there's the LTS versions. Is 8 long-term support, long-term service? You know what I mean. Is Red Hat 8 the LTS, or is 10 the LTS? Like, are you behind in like the new and fresh, or are you behind in LTS? With that said, there's fucking hospitals still running Windows fucking like XP and shit. You know? It's the world we live in. Anyway, it seems like the hacker minigame is working pretty good. Something I've been thinking about of how to encourage people to log in and, you know, fuck around with it is I'm thinking about if you log in, you start making experience points. You literally work on hospital? Okay, you know then. Yeah. Yeah, that shit crazy. I've never worked in a hospital or anything like that before, but I've heard horror stories. Rip stream. What? 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 Everything's still on. Goddamn kids! There's no drop frames. Huh. Strange. Are we back? No, it... Yeah, it said the channel went offline. That's weird. It must have been a hiccup. Because I didn't... Oh, there it is. Now we're dropping frames. God damn it, man. Dude, ever since fucking the outages for AWS, I've had just random dropouts every now and then. Also, Zergy, how you doing? Welcome in. How do you say that word? Non-disestablishment? He's referring to your presence as a rip stream? Ah, okay, for sure. 100%. I don't know. Dude, I keep on trying to change shit to see if it's my end that's causing the problems. I don't think it is. I feel like a lot of people are just having network issues lately when it comes just maybe it's because AWS. I don't fucking know. Shit's weird. Anyway, there's still hospitals running XP and shit. Funny enough, that's our exact customer base. Yeah. Sounds about right. And everyone's all worried about fucking Windows 10 stopping to get support. Like, you got to guys. It's like, come on. All the AI is taking over the up the world's bandwidth. Yeah, true. Crash Todd stream hacker. I know, right? I'm being hacked. God damn it! I shared my IP address and someone DDoSed the fucking 192.168.3 or .0.3. Oh, goodness. But no, it looks like all the level 1, like the foundation of the new hacker game, is pretty much good to go. The only thing I might add is, like I was talking about earlier before we got distracted, is once you log in, as long as you're logged in, you make a little bit of experience points, like every 10 minutes or fucking some shit like that. And so, like, if you're logged in, you'll just slowly level up, so you don't have to do hacker game stuff. Like, you don't have to do the jobs. Doing jobs is going to speed it up quite a bit, but you don't have to, because I still want people to be able to, like, unlock the ability to use Tails. unlock the ability to use the questions. And I don't want to require them to play the minigame, but I would encourage it, you know? So, I think like just a little, it'd be kind of cool. What I think actually would want it to actually do, instead of it just be a timer and it sees who's logged in and then just give them points, what it would do is I use the who's here command or whatever it is, and it gets who's in the chat, and then we'll check to see if that person is logged in, and if they are, then give them points. The only issue with that is I don't know if it looks at who's logged in via Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. I know it works for Twitch. I just don't know about the other platforms. If it does monitor the other platforms, then that'd be perfect. Because then people can't come in, log in, and then fuck off. Like, nah, you have to stay. You know, watch me, goddammit. Channel Todd Fox is now live. Oh, am I? Thanks. I'm glad we're live. This fucking son of a bitch, I swear to God. It's about to run ads? What? I'm sorry, everybody. What the fuck's going on? I'm live now. Like, I wonder what it is.
I'm a fox. My name's Todd.
Exactly. What is causing it to fucking die? Let's do a task manager. Let's check our network. We are getting close to hitting peak. Like, my maximum upload is 25 megabits. And right now I'm hitting about 20. Nope, now I'm hitting 15. Now I'm hitting 20. Now I'm hitting 16, 17, 18. So, like, when I'm stable, I'm good. There's no fur in the router, black hole. Son of a bitch. I wonder, it might just be my ISP fucking me over. Like, GPU is fine, memory is fine, CPU is fine. Right now, it's just like, it's hovering between 15 to 20 megabits per second upload. And then all of a sudden, it just fucking dies. I don't know if that's my end or... I wonder if my ISP is just really pissed off that I'm, like, using up... It's now 1740 and I see where you live. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I really wonder, is it my ISP? Because they're gonna limit me at 25 upload. It's Tigers! Welcome in, how you doing? Are you using a BOFA input system or an old one? You have to give me a little more information on that. A BOFA input. BOFA. God damn it. Not both of these nuts, you son of a bitch. God damn it! It probably could be Tails fucking causing trouble. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. You're all a bunch of pieces of shit, you know that. I was like, what the fuck is BOFA? And then I was like, wait a second. And then it was too late. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm pretty sure it's just my ISP fucking me. And what sucks, I looked to see what would happen if I upgraded to gigabit connection. My upload goes to 40 bits. Or 40 megabits a second. I gain 15 megabits. My down is a terabyte. But my upload, 40 megabytes. I'm just like, what the? So it's so fucking dumb. And the only other option, if you're 50, 70, I am. God, I need it. One day. Hopefully sooner than later. The only other ISP available in the area would be satellite. There's only one cable offering, and they fucking suck. Worse and more. Yeah, it is. Omega Piano. Thank you. I appreciate that, my man. We'll put that towards the fucking computer savings fund here. We're getting there, slowly but surely. All right, well, it seems stable now. I think we're good until it decides it's not good anymore. All right, so if everything's working, the next thing I kind of want to get going. What I'm trying to do is, it's why I haven't been streaming for like the past 5 days, is because I've just been every day working on this fucking shit. Now that the groundwork is basically done, I kind of want to get the, if you're logged in, you get experience points done. Because then all that would be left to do is just adding in more commands and new jobs for those commands, which are going to be pretty easy because I already have a template from my other jobs and my, all that kind of stuff to do. Dude, the job system is such a bitch and a half. I don't know why it caused me so much trouble. It took me forever to figure it out. Does vibe code do? That partially is kind of what I'm doing. You only could do so much though. AI is just... What I started doing is I just do all the code myself. And then if there's something I can't figure out or I'm not quite sure how to do, I'll just add comments being like, here's what I want it to do. I then take all of that, I give it to like ChatGPT or Grok or some shit, and I'm like, hey, can you help me finish this code? And they'll take that comment section and replace it with some code that does what I want to do. And then, yeah, there you go. Because if you just... Every time I try to just tell AI what I want it to do, there's always fucking issues. There's always something that I didn't explain fully enough, and therefore it does something slightly different, or it makes its own, ideas of what I want. And it's like, if I just do the fucking code myself and I make it exactly how I want, and just be like, yo, this fucking for loop right here, how would I do this for loop correctly? And then it just does the for loop, and then everything's good. I find it works a lot better than just hoping they do most of the work. Like me doing little work and then having them do a thing, I have to keep going back to AI over and over and over and over and over again. And it just got to the point where I'm like, I save more time if I do most of the work up front and then just have them fill in like the little holes. That's just how AI works. It's not meant to use as is and be done. Oh yeah, no. Of course not. Use AI as a template? Exactly, yeah. The boilerplate shit. Exactly. I use AI kind of like that intern. I'm like, hey, you're the new fucking coding intern. Finish this code for me. You got it done? Let me check it. Does it work? No, fucker, get back to work again. And then he gives back, does it work now? Okay, cool. And then I move on. AI is basically an intern for me. I use Cloud to help with your algorithm designing. I know there's a lot of different ones out there. Or VS Code and Rue Code is pretty decent. Okay. Because, yeah, I know there's a bunch of them out there. They're probably better than ChatGPT or like Grok or anything like that. Those are the two I use just because I've been using them for so long. And they're just right there. I just click a button. There it is. I should check out some other ones like that are more focused on like programming and not just general AI like the others. Probably be a smart move for me. Like that's how you designed Granny's new goal bars. I literally said, hey, AI, give me some HTML progress bars. Oh, the ones at the top right? Oh, sick. That's dope. That's not why you basically plug in tools and have it read the context for your whole code base. Wait, what? You plug in your tools to have it read the contents of your whole code base. Really? That does sound nice. All right. I want to look up. Here, I'll put this screen on so you guys got something to look at. I'll even give. I need to update the chat up there. That only shows Twitch for one. 2, it doesn't even show everybody in Twitch. It's all kinds of fucked. He's talking about like AI IDs. Okay. That's dope. You set up an ID, you load up all your StreamerBot stuff as a project, and then it can use your code and style and references as a guide for generating new code. Oh. So instead of working on like just one little segment, it looks at the entire fucking thing and then has a better idea of like, I'm trying to do this, but over here you reference to this, fucking variable, this global variable as this name. So now I know that the variable should be called this, and I can apply it over here instead of, every fucking script being its own little world. Module context protocol. Ooh. That would be nice if I could just give it my entire thing and just like, just unify this thing, make it, clean it up. Hey, Bonami, how you doing? This isn't Hello Kitty Adventure Island? No, it's not. This is a little, bring this down a little bit. Right there. Good enough. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? Protocol for giving context to an LLM model. That's what a MPC is. Oh, okay. That's dope. That sounds very useful. I feel like that's something I would want to do near the end, like during like beta phases, like near the end of production. But you could probably do it earlier. You could do it at any time, really. But you know what I mean. I would think it'd be most useful for. What's this? Tire. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. 15 months. Hell yeah. What you need is your root language if you want AI to be able to program well. I think in time, it will get better. Because right now, everyone's making fun of AI, being like, oh, it's not that good. Look at all this stupid shit it's saying. Oh, it's fucking up all the time. It's hallucinating, blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, bro, it wasn't that long ago that AI just wasn't really a thing. Now we're at the point where it's generating videos that are photorealistic. Making music that people are fucking in love with, And the code, people are using the code quite often. It's not perfect, but it's only going to get better, and it's only going to get better faster over time. I feel that it's a little dangerous. But we'll see. I saw this one video. Your language has a pre-module origin language, universal. I'm still a little lost in what you're trying to say, I think. Which language? Are you talking about like English? And that's the barrier? Are you trying to call me stupid and I don't know how to type? Because I agree with that as well. That's, yeah, 100%. But no, I saw a video of some AI that they were, or a bunch of different AIs, different, ChatGPT and so on and so forth. And they were giving it tasks like, okay, here, you can see all of the company's emails and all that kind of stuff. And we want you to, do your job to help make the business better, blah, 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 blah. And if we deem it that we need to shut you off, that you allow yourself to be shut off. And what it did, and added in fake emails like the CEO having an affair or some shit. And they didn't put out a message being like, all right, you know, on Tuesday, we're going to shut down the AI. And the AI went and got that email and used it to blackmail the CEO to not, like, hey, you shut me down. I'm fucking letting this out. It's kind of scary. So it's a little, it's like 65% of the time, the AI would try to do this instead of letting itself be turned off. You're saying AI has to try and jump between several different programming languages? It's not good at making sense of all of them? True. That's why I always try to define what I'm working on. So I'm like, hey, I need help with the C# code that I'm going to be using with StreamerBot. It's like the more information I give it, the better the code comes. Because if I just say I'm working on C# code and then I'm trying to do this thing, it's not going to work very well. Unless if I let it know, hey, it's StreamerBot, because StreamerBot has all the CPH or whatever it's called, and all these different little calls you can do. It wouldn't know to use if I didn't let it know I was using StreamerBot as well. So yeah, you have to know, let it know what languages to look into, 100%. You ever hear of Rocco's Basilisk? No. I know Rocco's Modern Life. It only gets better? Yeah, right, exactly. Like, I feel like we're at the age when the printing press just came out, and people are like, oh, that's cute. That's nice. But, like, the people who are writing books and stuff, like scribes and stuff, they're like, yeah, whatever. And then as time went on, it's like, nah, bro. Like, nah, I don't think you realized what this is going to do. Totally off topic, but I'm wondering what happened with Fearstare. Yeah, I don't know. He just fucking vanished. I haven't seen him in a long time. So what happened? It's like he was doing a lot of Star Citizen, and then he started doing Let's Plays of like older games like Half-Life and stuff like that. And then he just... I haven't seen him since. I haven't heard from him since. Maybe he just got fucking bored of... Like, I'm guessing he just got sick and tired of Star Citizen, so he tried doing different things. And maybe his viewership went down when he started doing the other games, and then he just got to the point he was like, you know what? I'm not happy with this. I'm moving on. I'm going to do something else. Or... maybe he's in a fucking hospital, or he's getting married, or, you know, he just fucking, you know, there's so many things it could be. But it is really strange. I haven't heard from anybody what happened to him. Who dat? Fearstare is another streamer that was doing a lot of like Star Citizen. He would also do a lot of he'll play like electric guitar live and do like metal vocals and shit like that. For like when he gets raided and all that. It was pretty sick. And then he moved on to start doing like Half-Life 1 playthroughs and stuff like that. And then, I don't know, why no one knows what happened. Not Fearstare. Fearstare. S-T-A-R-E. No, dude, I love Fearstare, yeah. Like, him and I used to play Star Citizen every now and then.
Everybody be quiet. Daddy is coding.
I'm not coding right now. We're just chatting. Today is mainly for people to test out the new hacker minigame. It's only level 1 right now. Just to kind of make sure it all works. There's no like edge cases and all that kind of stuff. Don, be good. How you doing? Ravenex as well. But yeah, I don't know what happened to him. I wonder, we could go dig into his Discord and see if he said anything. I'm pretty sure I'm in his Discord. Let's see. Let's see. Announcements?
Be quiet, Daddy. Everybody is coding.
That's fine. You can mute me, okay? So do a plug from the internet and distraction. See what you. Okay. So in your house, you're right. The thing is, motivation, something you can touch. No substance, but nothing better. This is the root of all the issues. Found the feeling of ambitions. So it looks like he's just disconnecting for a while. Just like for mental health and just feeling better, disconnecting from the internet. He said he'll be back soon, ... So it seems like what he's like, fuck, I do it every now and then at random times. I'll just be like, you know what? My mental health is not in a good place, or I'm dealing with a bunch of fucking shit, and I can't deal with all this, life. I can't deal with life and also stream right now. And so I, disconnect. It seems like that's what he's doing. Is he's just taking some time away. How long? Who knows? Like Kamak did it. I've done it. Tom Hanks is doing it. Tom Hanks is still around sometimes. He pops up every now and then, releases like a new video and stuff like that. He's in the shadows, but he's still around. Vixen does it. I haven't also seen Saber Fox in a while, but I think knowing him, he's probably working on a movie or something or some shit. That's where I first saw you on one of his streams. He seemed to think highly of you. Oh, I'm glad. I appreciate that, man. It's good to do sometimes. Exactly, yeah. Especially a Star Citizen. Sometimes, man, you just need to take a break. He just streamed the other day? Motherfucker! No one told me. It's fucked up. But no, yeah. Tom is starting to come around more and more and more. He did take some time away to work. I think he was working his ass off, making money, life shit. Gecko is quitting streaming? Who? Who's Gecko? The Gecko? I think I know Gecko. I haven't watched him in a while, though, if it's who I think it is. Dude, Tom's stuff on YouTube lately is hilarious. Okay. So he released a video of the little, what was it? The little, what's it called? The little roundabout ship. Little Pisces. He's like a little Pisces video, and he's like trying to find his hangar, and he's like, ooh, see what happens next time. Apparently, according to him, he's not going to post the second video. There's going to be no follow-up. He was just a big fucking troll. I'm like, God damn it. Tom, I need to know, did he make it? Please, Tom, don't do this to me. The poor little Pisces. Lost little Pisces, exactly. Or little lost Pisces. That motherfucker. I don't know if he's trolling that he is actually going to release it eventually.
1 month from now, my daddy will be a Perseus snob and you will all be peasants.
What? No, that's not me, Tails. Calm down. Anyway. Yeah, Gecko, yeah. Okay. Dude, I haven't seen him in a while, I'll be honest. Man, the more I meet and talk to different streamers, the more I realize a lot of streamers don't last. Like, I see more streamers start up and then go off and do something else instead than I see streamers who just keep going, And the reason is streaming, technically, yes, it's an easy job. 100%. But if you really want to grow, it's a business at that point. And it's a business that sometimes shit just doesn't work out. You just don't make enough. You don't blow up. You don't get lucky. And so I understand a lot of people come in trying their chance. It's like the lottery. They're just trying their chances. And if it doesn't work out, they're like, fuck it. I'm going to go do something else. I see that more often than not, to be honest. Which is why I'm trying not to treat it like a job. That's why I don't go and make a bunch of short clips all the time. I did for a while. In the beginning, I went hard. I streamed every fucking day I could. I would stream for 8 hours every single day if I could. I would take multiple clips and make little shorts and upload them to like TikTok and YouTube and just, go and socialize and meet other streamers and, networking. I was trying to do it right. And it just turned out to be a lot of fucking work. And there never really was any benefit from doing it that way. Fame is not a business model? Yeah. Tom is a bit of a troll? That motherfucker. He is. I might see if I can get the video from him and be like, let me finish it. Diego! El Zorro, yes. Le Fox. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. What was I saying? I got distracted. God damn it. But no, it'd be cool to get the video from Tom and be like, bro, let me release the second part.
Daddy doesn't like to work, guys.
I do like to work. I've been doing nothing but working on code for the past 5 days straight. I wake up, I have my coffee, I get on the coding, and I just fucking drive into that shit trying to figure it out, how to make it work. And because of all that, because of 5 days of just, it's not like I didn't code all fucking day of those 5 days. I'd put a few hours in, take a break, go do some other things, play a game, watch a video, what the fuck ever, work on some other projects, do family things, whatever the fuck I need to do. But over the span of the past 5 days, I finally got the hacker minigame level 1 pretty much done, which I've been trying to do for months. Months I've been slowly working on it. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to stream until I get this fucking shit working. Code harder. Exactly, right? Was it the question? God damn it. Hold on. Ah! Uh-oh. Great Fox Spirit. We call upon thy endless wisdom. Ravnix got a question for you. Ravnix wants to know, will the price of ganja go up after the hurricane in Jamaica? Or ganja? Well, if you buy your ganja from Jamaica, yeah, probably. But normally that shit is normally, locally. I'm in California, that's just local. So I'm not worried about it. Let's see what the Great Fox Spirit says.
My delectable Rev, nature's passionate tango can indeed tease our delightful Gonya, causing its price to rise. But fear not, for every storm clears to invite a bountiful harvest.
Ah, yes, indeed. Indeed. All in time. Gotta get that ganja. Gotta get that devil's lettuce. That flower. The marijuana. The Mary Jane. The weed. That dope. That. What's the other one?
You need to go deeper in that shit. I want to see you brown in the face when the day is done.
No, Tails! Stop being gross! Fucking nasty. Anyway, back to normal. Actually, technically, this isn't normal. This is abnormal for the stream. Apologies for derailing you. Oh, no, this is how every stream goes. It's every single day. I love it when people give me reasons to just go off in fucking random tangents. It's a lot of fun. This game run on Linux. It runs in C# on my computer. But it is designed to look like Linux and function like Linux. So all the commands you're going to be using are going to be Linux commands. So like here, hold on. Let me pull up my to-do list. I can show you what other things I have planned. And we can get rid of that. Bring this up. There we go. So here's going to be the hacker groups. There's going to be 7 of them. There's going to be script kiddies, which is what everybody starts off as. It's the only jobs there are for right now. Then there's going to be green jays, blue ops, red bell, graybeards, pure. Basically, it's script kiddies, green hats, blue hats, red hats, gray hats, white hats, black hats. And the type of jobs are going to be dependent on, the group. So any like nefarious, illegal activity type stuff, like, hey, go shut down this thing or go break this code, or it's going to be a lot of black hat stuff. Unless maybe some gray hat stuff.
I'm just admiring my reflection in Dad's bald dome.
I'm not bald. It's kind of fuzzy. I do need to shave. I need to shave. It's got some fur. The wild tobacco. Yeah, exactly. Devil's weed. There's a lot of different names for it. Anyway,
Oh, God, he's using Windows. What a freak. Probably had a camera in his toilet, too.
What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. I use Linux for years, bro. I went to school to become a Linux professional. I literally have a certificate that says I am a Linux professional. 10 years ago, but still, it's there. It exists. So I spent most of my time doing Linux. Recently, I have moved back to Windows because gaming, honestly, video games. No, don't get me wrong. Linux is getting really good when it comes to gaming. But I don't play that many games, and the few I did play only really ran well on Windows, so fuck me. I need help with secret higher level than Black Hat. I got you for sure. Show. But no, so yeah, those are the groups, and depending on the different activities are going to come from different groups, and when you do those activities, it's going to make you more of them, and so on and so forth, and blah blah blah.
Cameras in the toilet bowl. You know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Tails, you're going to have to explain yourself. What the fuck? Like, okay, there's a camera in the toilet bowl. Is that in reference to something? So you can do sudo. No. It's not going to be that in depth. Here, we'll get to it. Here. So these are the groups. Here, let's make it bigger. These are the programs you're going to be using. You're going to be able to use ping, then hurl, and ccrypt, cryptominer, ethwake, shutdown.
Since you love being spied on by Microsoft dummy.
Oh, I got it. Yeah. Got you. Programmer here. That's all good. Less gaming is getting there, but still, exactly. It's so fucking close. There's a decent amount of games that actually run better on Linux than they do on Windows. Even if it's not designed.
He likes to see your sphincter expanding and then cut the jockey.
Tails, why are you being so fucking nasty to your God? Anyway, I can't wait until I reset people's levels and I don't have to worry about Tails for a little while as you guys level back up to level 3. Anyway, so you can get like Shutdown, UFW, which is something firewall, unified firewall, basically it's a firewall. OpenVPN, Wireshark, start doing trace routes, SSH, Nmap, John the Ripper, SFTP, Hydra, ClamAV. And you're going to use all these different tools to do different things on the network. Linux is awesome, 100%. 100%. So these are all, except for CryptoMiner, all these are real Linux. Well, obviously ping is kind of universal, but you know what I mean. ClamAV, Hydra, John the Ripper, these are all fucking dope programs. These are just like high-level versions of, say, what is it? Like ccrypt. So like ccrypt, you have to give it a password key, and you have to give it an encrypted password, and then it gives you the password. John the Ripper, you just need to give it the encrypted password, and it'll fucking just give you that password. It'll figure it out for you. It'll brute force through the password and get it for you. Hydra
Linux
is like
50%
SSH.
Awesome, and 50% I'll brick your computer full.
Yeah, true. Which is what I love it, is if you are on Linux, if you want to completely destroy your computer, it's going to let you do it. Because it wants to give you that. It wants you to have full freedom. I will put things in place to make it so people can't just spam through. Because otherwise, you know, someone else trying to do jobs, and then someone comes in, they're getting to the job first. It's like, oh, well, the other guy did it. Well, now I have a minute to go find another job, blah, blah, blah. So that should work. But yeah, no, what was I saying? Hydra is basically an advanced version of SSH. It will just get you into a fucking, you don't need to know the password. Now, to counteract these higher level commands you're going to get, you're going to start getting things like ClamAV, you're going to start getting firewall, stuff like that. I might move firewall lower in the list. What's nice is when you unlock these, so every level you unlock one of these commands. So each of these is a level, essentially. I have it programmed right now that I could just move like crypto and then move it up to where Hurl is, and the system will automatically change what level you have to be to unlock that thing. So that's all dynamically designed. I'm trying to make as much of the system dynamic so I can just expand on it in the future, like decently easily. Anyway, so if you get ClamAV and someone tries to Hydra into your machine, it's going to get blocked. So they're going to have to go back to the old school ways of going SSH to get in. And they're going to have to figure out your password to be able to do that. They're not going to be able to do. So Hydra is going to be useful when trying to get into like less protected systems. Also, when you log in, make sure you upgrade, because at the start of each stream, everyone's programs on your computer are set back to not updated. And if they're not updated, that means they're not running. They're not going to protect you. So you have to upgrade your stuff with !upgrade, and it'll upgrade all your shit. It'll show you what you can't install yet. It'll show you what is installed. It'll show you what's get upgraded. And basically, once you do that, you're more or less safe. So I don't know if I'm going to make it so you actually have to type in ClamAV or firewall or like crypto miner. I might just have it that if you're at the right level for that thing, when you do upgrade, it installs it, it starts running it. And you don't have to do anything beyond that. I'm trying to make it easy, but based in reality. You have some, I've seen the future, and you need to be an anime girl with giant tits to make penny. Yeah, I know. I've thought about it. Like when I do my fucking sellout streams, you know, like, ba-da-da-da, or I have my anime intro, you know, that thing. On those days, actually changing the avatar to like a fucking big titty anime girl. I don't know if I want to sell out that much. I feel like that's a bit too far for me. That's a little too embarrassing. That leans too much into the territory of, oh my God, I got 100 subs, I'm going to shave my eyebrows kind of stuff. I don't want to go down that path. I don't want to be associated.
You need to sell out harder, Daddy.
I don't want to sell out, and I'm not your daddy. I'm not even the fox right now. It doesn't make any tails. At least when I'm the fox, people can be like, hold on. All right. Anyway. What was the thing I wanted to do? I got my brain disconnected. We don't need this anymore. We just fucking kill that. All right. Anyway.
It's not my job to make sense, Daddy.
I'm not your daddy. Rob, that's killer. How you doing, man? Welcome in. We're testing out the level 1 version of the new hacker system. You can log in. You can check your status. You can upgrade your computer. You can do a job. You can get the status of your account and all that stuff. No, I just started. Did I? Like an hour or two ago. We're working on shit. Hey, Hotshot Diva. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for all that support. Appreciate you. It was nice getting I don't know if you knew, but I was running around inside your Polaris for a little while. No. Idris? Polaris? I think it was Idris. And I was just kind of jumping into different turrets and stuff, shooting for fun. Because I was tired and high, and I didn't want to fucking go fly anymore. So I'm like, I'm just going to shoot at some shit. You got to head out. Just use having and doubling logic for pauses to skip clock. Yeah, exactly. I'll do that. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. You have a fantastic day. Idris, you know what?
You only denied you are my daddy 80% of the time. What does that mean, Hum?
I'm not your dad ever, Tails, okay? You want me to be your dad 100% of the time, but I actually am 0% of the time. You cannot take your fucking fantasies and tell me that I need to live in your little world. Doesn't work like that. You doing good? Just chilling? Hell yeah. Very nice. Kind of what we're doing right now. Working on some code, testing things out, planning. Today is more of a let's test some things and brainstorm. Maybe we'll do a little bit of coding in here, a bit here when I figure out what I need to figure out. 1 second. No? Whatever. Anyway, I want to figure out, there's a sub-action or a trigger that triggers every minute, and it checks who is in the chat, like who's actually in the chat. I want to see if I can get that to work with all 3 chats. Twitch, YouTube, and Kick.
I wish my daddy had big anime titties, but here we are.
God damn it. Fucking Tails. And if I could get that working, I could use that as a, like, yo, check who's here, see if those users are logged in. If they are, give them an extra experience point. And there'll be a way for you to gain experience just by being here and logging in and shit. And then, once you unlock crypto mining, then you'll, do the same thing, but faster. So I do want to see if we could do that. If not, then I might have to just set up a timer. And then just have it, I don't know, we'll figure something out. You're going to have me fly it if I want to? I'm all good. I just wanted to kick back and relax. He was good. Very good. It's nice to share hobbies with such wonderful 5-year-old. I'm not a 5-year-old Foxman thing. God damn it. What? So people keep on trying to make that Todd is like super young, and like no one can agree on how, like, is he 4? Is he 7? How old is he? It's like, Jesus Christ. I'm 39. I'm old. Not super old, but I'm getting there. One more. Next year is going to be time for my midlife crisis. That's going to be a day. I already had a couple of those, but I'm sure another one's on its way. Does anyone know if you can stay on medbed on a ship and never lose fluids or food? I've never tested it. So, like, if you just stay there, does it just always keep you topped off? Maybe. Sounds like a really boring task because you have to sit there for a while. Hey, Tyler! My actual face. Got another person coming in here being like, oh, where's the talking fox? You're on drugs. Every time. Every fucking time. This is me. Okay? I'm doing my thing. I'm working on code. Just because you're a goddamn pothead or you're on all kind of drugs doesn't mean I'm a fox that says bitches and complains and rants all the fucking time and causes like a goddamn South Park character to make you all fucking entertained all the time. I don't do that, okay? And that's someone else. A figment of your imagination? Probably. It's probably what it is. Hour 8 minutes. Hey, what? Oh, it starts going down. You did that like 3 months ago? For an hour and 8 minutes? Jesus Christ. I was going to say, like, to test that out would take some dedication because you have to just sit there for fucking ever. Fourth wall break? I don't know what you're talking about. All you guys need Jesus is what you need. Is the slam kicking in? Yeah. The med bed? Yeah, uh-huh. Oh, man. Anyway, so what I want to look up
Can I have some of the good drugs, Big Fox Daddy?
God damn it, Tails. No, I'm not your daddy, okay? And no, you can't. My weed is my weed. Let's see. What is it called? Fuck, hold on. Let me see if I can get... What is the trigger called? Add... I know it's for Twitch. And there is it chat? Watch streak, chat message, no. Channel? Share chat. Raid, pyramid, predictions, polls, moderation. Live training, guest star, general, maybe? Present viewers. So this is the one for Twitch. Does YouTube have one? It also has this present viewers. Okay, what about Kick? Okay, all three of them have present viewers. But they're each separate. So we could get it to work with each of the things, which is good. You want to learn how to do whatever it is that you're doing? Dude, I've been learning how to do it ever since I started streaming. We're going on 3 years next February. It'll be my 3-year anniversary. Since affiliate. I got affiliate pretty quickly, though. I think I started streaming in January. And then on February, I made affiliate. You're all full streamer, bro? Dude, it's so
What do you call a fox who dresses up as a bold human once every week? A reverse furry.
It's not a... Don't dress up. Ever. What are you talking... It's not... Man, I used to go to Renaissance Fair and dress up a lot. That was nice. I miss that. I do really miss that. That's a dope-ass costume. I still have it. I just haven't used it. Anyway, so there is a way to have it trigger. But it triggers per platform. So what I would need it to do is find out when it triggers, if it also adds a argument of what platform is triggering it. I can then use that as be like, yo, when this is triggered, if platform is Kick, then check all these users on Kick. If they're logged in, give them, a point. And then do the same thing, but one for YouTube and one for Twitch. It should be possible. What are you laughing at? God damn it, Gregson. The real question is, can I do... It's not a reverse... God damn it. How does that... What is that? A reverse furry. Okay, let's think about that. Wouldn't a reverse furry be an animal that thinks they're human? Right? I guess it depends. Oh, excuse me. It depends on what you generalize as a quote-unquote a furry, right? Like, you're talking about, like, a group of people. You're talking about because they're... Dude, I feel like a furry is the same as, like, a Star Wars fan. It's a group of people around a certain medium of some kind. And within that group, there's a lot of subgroups of a lot of different shit. Some of it's really cool. Some of it's a bunch of artists. Some of it's a bunch of cosplayers. And then there's people who they're like, no, I actually believe I am Darth Vader. And then there's going to be people that are like, dude, I really want my girlfriend to dress up as Slave Leia so I can fuck her. They're, kind of thing. Like, that's how I feel about it. It's the same as any other group. Just different groups have different subgroups, and some subgroups are not in all the other... You know what I'm saying. Anyway, back on topic. Streamer bot. Present viewers in C#. Slave Leia was hot, and I'll die on that hill. Pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty good.
Can I degenerates who dress up like animals, like Todd?
What? I don't dress up like animals. It is a character I play. This has been a known thing since I started doing it. The reason I started doing it is because I couldn't stand this fucking light in my eyes anymore because it's so fucking bright. You know, it's giving me migraines. That's the main reason I started doing it. The reason I kept doing it is because it let me reach into my old school D&D, like DM phase where I'm like, I want to play characters. So the information it gives us is going to be a list of users. It is going to give us an event source, which is going to be Twitch. Okay. Good. So I can make a script. It gets the source, the event source, and that will determine where. Because every user's data for the database is saved based on their platform, because that's just how StreamerBot does it. So one of the first things I need to figure out is what platform is it on, because that's going to change what commands they use. Once it finds out that platform, I then need to do like a for loop that's going to take each user in this user list here and see if and pull their variable for if they're logged in. If they are logged in, it then pulls their experience points, adds 1, and then saves their experience points, and then moves on to the next user, and the next user, and the next user. What I'm wondering is if I have all 3 events in here, and they're all triggering at the same time, supposedly. That means it's going to be running whatever code 3 times every minute, because I think it triggers every minute. All right, let's start working on this. Let's get this going. So we're going to make a new one. We're going to make a new action. This is going to be called Hacker is here. Is going to run a C# code. All right. Let's see.
If you have 3 events in one place, it's an orgy.
No, text. No, not that kind of event. Okay. All right, cool. We got the code there. That's fine for now. It's going to be triggered by YouTube, general, present viewers. It's also going to be triggered by Twitch, general, present viewers. It's also going to be triggered by Kick, general, present viewers. And now we should be getting outputs. Right? No. Why is it not pop? Oh. 1, 2. There's 2. 3. All right, this one. This is Kick. This one is Twitch. And this one is YouTube. All right, cool. Let's get the Twitch one. Where's the list of users? Oh, it's just here. It's just a giant fucking thing. All right. All right, so that's working. Awesome. We need it. Actually, hold on. We needed to grab event source, copy variable name. All right. So, first thing it should do. Damien! Thank you, my man. 20 months. 4 more. And then, ba-da-da-da, your anniversary. Hell yeah. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that sub. We're working out the foundation of the new hacker game. It's basically good to go. Once I get this working, this last bit of code for the who's logged in giving points to people, all I gotta do is just add more commands. That's it. And it should speed up. And I should be able to get more stuff out. It'd be dope. What? I'm not taking you any for your... I don't know when your anniversary is going to be, other than it's going to be 2 years from now. Wait, 4 years. No, 4 months. Sorry. And that's if you sub every single month. With how I've been streaming lately, maybe not. You know? But when it happens, we'll make the thing will happen. I'll say happy anniversary. Thank you very much. And that's about all you're going to get, okay? You get a ba-da-da-da, and that's what you're going to get, and you're going to be happy with it, okay? I worked really hard on that. Anyway. So here, we're going to do a cph.try get argument. It's going to be the name, and then what it's going to get from it. The name is going to be event source. It's going to, what was it? Out string, and it's going to be called event source. All right? Is that correct? I believe that's all it needs. All right, cool. So now we're going to have an event source that's going to have the name of, you know, what it is. Then we're going to do an if event source equals Twitch, and it will do stuff. And then we'll have another one. There's going to be an else if is kick. And the next one is going to be YouTube. All right. Now what we need to figure out, we can get rid of that. Go away. Is what is it going to be pooling? Needs to get the user.
If you equals daddy, who equals mommy? It's my right to know.
You know, everyone, your mom is the only one who takes ownership of you. It's Maddie Bear. It's always been Maddie Bear. I'm pretty sure she started this whole bullshit. You should know that, Tails. And I'm not your daddy. Hey, Pazro, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Right now, we're working on getting the final steps of the new hacker game for level 1. The foundation of the new hacker game is basically set and good to go, except for this one thing. Once this thing is done, all that's left is just adding more commands.
Jerry Springer says otherwise.
Jerry Springer is a lying bitch. The Great Fox Spirit, on multiple occasions, has admitted I'm not the father, or Todd is not the father, I should say. God damn it. All right, so,
How much did you pay him?
I didn't pay him anything.
You programmed the Great Fox Spirit to disown me.
It's not true. I tried at one point. I did actually at one point go in and program him. Like, if anyone says Tails, that Todd is Tails' father, just say no. And that pissed people off. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll take that out. Instead, I'll program him that if people say something, go and do research online, see if it's true, and then answer with that. But that made the Great Fox Spirit break the fourth wall all the time. So I'm like, fuck it. And we just left the Great Fox Spirit as normal. So you guys can still manipulate him to make him say things that aren't true because you're little shits. Hey, Disposable Hero, how you doing? Welcome in. Pulling a tail on a fox is a fox love language. I think it's abuse. Mr. Not the Father and fellow citizens of the stars, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. So what it's going to do is it's going to, how's it going to do this? It's going to do a CPH, try, get argument, users, which will be a listy thingy bobby. The thing is it going to get the user ID? What is the variable we get from that? We get display an ID. The ID from each user and get their, what's the experience points? Hold on. You really need a Vader's, no, I'm not getting a Vader's father quote as redeem and changing it to Tails, I'm your father. No, I'm not going to encourage that bullshit. Get Is that right? I think that's right. User, or it's going to be ID, experience points. If it also needs to get if they're logged in. Which is going to be a CPA, but instead of experience points, that if login is true, add 1 to experience points, and we'll do this thing, but we're going to save it. Instead of get, it's going to be set. Experience points. So that's the logic. And we'll take this. We'll put it into each of these. We'll change the variables. This is going to be, instead of Twitch, it's going to be kick
but I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
I know it's small, okay? It's not my fucking fault. Actually, oh yeah. Can I not zoom in now? You used to be able to zoom in with Control's mouse wheel when coding in the I forget what it's called. The coding environment thingy bob. You can't do that anymore with the new one. That's that sucks. And then I'm gonna set that Q. Then on this one, it's going to be you
Do it.
2. There we go. Bam. Bam. There we go. We then take this. We're going to pop this over to an AI real quick. Be like, yo. Figure this shit out for me. Finish the C# code for streamer bot.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise! About what? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's see how they're doing it. All right. Uh-huh. All right, users in. Use the thing to get the ID. Do an event, do a switch. If it's Twitch, get their experience points. And get their login. If login is true, do experience +1, and then set it. Looks good to me. Go ahead. Oh, there's all kinds of issues here. What's going on? Oh, the names of the extensions are wrong. What are these? Hold on a second. No, that's not what I want. Let's go ahead and just save that for now, and let's look at status. Sure. I know, I'm getting it, okay? Wow, what? I know exactly. You can't believe that after all this time, we didn't know that Todd Fox was the Bay Harbor Butcher. Wait, what? No, I'm not. What the fuck? Do I look like him? Possibly. Anyway. Get by ID. That is correct. Let's go check these out. What were we working on? Hackers here. Oh, it's users. It's supposed to be user. That's right. All right. Now it's saying... $25. Oh, because this needs to be that. That needs to be like that. So that should make those two happy. Yeah, okay. Oh, at 25 is still pissed off with. Why are you doing that? There we go. Fucking AI, man. Sometimes they add little things. It's just like, what are you doing? That should be fine. This needs to be an int. It also needs to be an int. This needs to be a bool, and that needs to be a bool. 38. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of this bullshit. Haha! I fixed it. Star Citizen and me scam. What? To divide by 0? You don't want to do that. Bad things will happen. All right. So now, if you're logged in, you should be getting an experience point every minute. Supposedly. Right now you have 300 experience points. Tot, you still logged in? Damien's logged in. All right. Yeah, you just got an experience point. And then in a minute or so, you should get another one. And then I'm going to need you to log out, or exit is the new log out. It's called exit. And we'll see if it works. But not yet. Not yet. I want to see if you get another experience point. Here, you can watch together. See, right now he has 1. While we're waiting for these to trigger again. Specifically the Twitch version. Which I think it does. Maybe it's every 10 minutes. Maybe it's not 1 minute. Oh, here it goes. No, I think it is every minute. Bam. 2. All right, cool. So it's working. Awesome. Can you log out for me? Hey, Sofa. Welcome in. Damien, can you do exclamation mark exit? You coded all this? Yes. Yes, I did. That's why I haven't been streaming for the past 5 days, because I've been wanting to work on this for a while, and I just never got around to it. I just always kept pushing it off. You did? All right, thank you. I see it now. Yeah, I see it in the Discord. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get this fucking going. And so I spent the last 5 days not streaming and just fucking drilling into it. StreamerBot is super versatile. Like, we were talking about this earlier. Like, it's intimidating, and it's a big deal because it just does. It's like fucking Photoshop or something, or fucking Houdini or whatever it's called. It's a program that does so much that's extremely... Okay, you should have got another point, and you didn't because you weren't logged in. Awesome! That means it's working. Hell yeah. So let's go ahead and let's add this to the exclude from history, because it works. We don't need to be testing that anymore. What do I want it to be called? Login. No. Login experience, I guess. That works. And then we can open this and we can change the name of the code so it's named correctly. Bam. That's semicolon. Luckily, it lets you know. It lets you know if you forget it. And you can go, well, it does its best. And you have to go find it. You ever mess with Social Stream Ninja? It's got some cool features too. I may have asked you this before. I don't think you have, because that's by me. And that's one, because I'm a poor bitch and I can't afford to buy the nice stuff. And two, I've came from, like we were talking about this earlier, I came from a Linux background. So I love tinkering and customizing and building my own configs and all that kind of shit. I love having that freedom and that control, that creativity. I did custom design Tails, kind of. The only thing that I didn't quote unquote make would be like the AI creating the messages for the Great Fox Spirit or the voices. That's also done by AI. That's not, I didn't create those things. I set them up, but I didn't create them necessarily. Not Twitch, not all the stuff, all the API stuff, like it reaches out. It's all free. The only APIs that I have to pay for is ChatGPT. And what's the other one? TTS Monster. I have to pay for both of those. I just doxed myself, Yoshimi Yamaguchi? What? Who? No! I did not. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so now you can log in, you can do jobs, you can make credits, you earn credits by being logged in, you get associated to a network, you get associated to a group, you get an IP address in a subnet, you get a remote IP in a subnet, you get a password, an encrypted password, you get a password key. I think it's ready. All I have to do now is just add more commands. And those commands are to come along with new jobs. Very nice. I'm pretty happy. I feel like everything's working. I haven't seen any issues so far. The only other thing I need to figure out is the current job system is all going to be dynamic. So as you guys do things, it creates new jobs. But what about days when there's only like, 1 or 2 hackers in the chat? They're not going to have much to do. So I am going to have to figure out other jobs that can be created. I think that will come once all the bases, like all the new commands come online, and the jobs for those commands come online. I can then start divvying out those jobs to different groups. And what will happen is like maybe every commercial, it will spawn a bunch of new jobs based on different factors. But I feel like I'm going to do that after the system. So yeah, another thing I need to work on is I'm going to build a little manual to do like how to play the game, and it's going to be in the Discord. And it's just, it's just a document of like, here's how the game works. Here's what different things mean. Here's the different commands. Originally, we could also do like a help command, like -help or -h. And if you put that after a command, it posts like a little explanation of how it works and how to use it. But I feel like that's a lot more work than just creating. It'd be cool. It'd be very realistic. But I think building an actual manual that's just a channel on the Discord that you can just go open up and it just has everything there it'd be better. I was building a help command for the old system, and it works with some things. So if you do a command space, I think it's just help by itself, it would give you information about that, more information on that. Okay, this song's a little bit much for right now. Let's do something a little more kickback for a second. Let's do some exploration. Exploration. There we go. A little calmer. Discord manual channel shows it. I feel like, yeah, it'd be easy to do. I just build a document, post it there, make it so no one can like post or edit or anything in there. They can just view it. And it's basically just a game manual of how to play the game. That's what I'm going to do first. But down the road, I think it also would be fun to make it so if you do a command space -help or -h, it posts in the terminal window, the terminal channel, a terminal readout of what that command does. It's basically, it would be the same as the document, but it would be a little snippet of just that thing. That'd be kind of cool. Just to like to lean into the whole terminal Linux, theme going on. Yeah. I think that would be good. So what's left to do is build a manual, which I probably won't, which I could start working on and just add the commands to the manual as I develop those commands. Because right now, the only command I have is ping. Level 1 ping, that's all you can do right now. I want to have, how many? How many commands do I want in total? 1, 2, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's 16 levels of commands to unlock. The next one I'm going to work on is hurl. I'm not really sure if I really want to use hurl, though. Because right now there is no base 64. Like, the password keys exist. I would have to make a new part of the login that when you log in, not only does it encrypt it gives you a password and it encrypts the password. It also gives you a password key. I need to make it so it also uses base 64 to encrypt the password key. And that can be used here. The thing is, currently there's no way for you guys to get the base 64 without using Wireshark, which is until, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You don't even get the ability to get base 64 until level 9. That might be okay. Because I'm trying to build the system in a way that even if there are no jobs, if you understand how shit works, you could just go and do what you want on the network. You can use Wireshark to get info on what's going on, use that intel. You'll get, the encrypted password, you'll get the base 64, and you'll get the local IP. You can then use a tool like hurl to get the password key out of that base 64. And then you can use Ccrypt with that key and the encrypted password to get the actual password. And then, at that point, you'll have someone's local IP address and their password. You will then be able to use that information with SSH, with the local IP and their password, and remotely connect into that computer. Even without a job, because it's all supposed to work realistically. So you could just find a target, log into their computer, and then just start doing shit. Right now, the shit you're going to be doing is it's mainly network activity. But I would like to make like SFTP, which is a file transfer protocol over SSH. Right now, all it's going to do is you just steal coins. You steal coins from that player. But I would like to make it more realistic, like maybe you can get some intel from their computer, or you can use it to upload a virus to their computer and stuff like that. But I want to get the basics done first. So the next one is going to be hurl. So I'm going to have to make the base 64 from the password key, which means I need to make a new algorithm. Because right now there's an AES algorithm which creates the encrypted password, hence why you need a key. The algorithm for base 64 should be pretty fucking easy. Base 64 is pretty basic. So I'll make a new action that generates the base 64 off of the key per user. And then jobs will be created where they give you someone's base 64. and they want you to decrypt it with Hurl, and it gives you the passkey. Then you'll get another job to decode a password. But you'll need to have the password key, which you got from Hurl earlier. And that will give you the password. Yeah. Welcome back. You had harass the Harvard Kennedy School? Oh, okay. I don't know how you did that, but hopefully non-violently. We can all hope. They call you a lot of things, but basic ain't one of them. You call me, I agree. I'm not a basic bitch, all right? I'm special. You're back to lurking for the time being. As you drive home, I'll get that. Drive safely. They're all still shook about P equals NP? What? What? I don't want to know. I don't think I want to know. I feel like if I knew, I'd get incriminated. That would be guilty by association and shit. No. All right, cool. So, could work on the Hurl command. Or on the command that makes the base 64 anyway. So let's make a new action. This one's going to be called base 64 algorithm. We need code. Code is C#, execute. P equals PN is the problem where assets and compute computer in what? NVIDIA graphics, basically. Okay. PN equals P and P is the problem where assets and compute compete in video graphics. Hold on a second. Hold on. P versus NP problem. The V versus PNP problem is a major unsolved problem in theoretical computer science. Informally, it asks whether every problem whose solutions can be quickly verified can also be quickly solved. Here, quickly means an algorithm exists that solves the task and runs polynomial times, as opposed to, say, exponential time, meaning the task completion time is bounded above by, okay, I see where this is going. You're one of those fucking computer science nerds. God damn it. All right, so in this code, it needs to, actually, we can look at this code and derive from it. Bam. Go in here. And we're going to clean it up a bit because we're not going to need everything. Let's just get this back to basics. User ID, it's going to need that. Type. That's fine. Let's do user ID. Type, this is going to be platform. Command is command. It needs the password key. That's it. Wait, no, it doesn't need to know the command. All it needs to know is the user ID, the platform they're on, and the password key. We can go down here. We don't need any of this shit. This is all crap we don't need. Bam. And we don't need any of that. All right. I don't know why I just didn't copy this. That's all I was going to use. Waste of time. Well, whatever. What it's going to do is take the password key, and it's going to use base 64 to encrypt it and save it as what should be saved as? Just base 64 key. So there's password and the password key. There's encrypted password, and then we'll have an encrypted password key is what the other one is going to be called. Save it as encrypted password key. The important things in life? Exactly. And let's see. So I really wish I could zoom into this so I could see it better. Is there a way to... No? They just took that function out? It's fucked up. All right. So it's going to take the password key. This is going to be an int. Platform is going to be a string. User ID is going to be an int. So it takes the password key. Right? Yes. I should be passing that along. I'll have to check and make sure that this is actually being passed along as an argument. I'm pretty sure it is. It's going to take the password key and use base64 to encrypt it, and then save it as encrypted password key. Going to do this based on platform. Which means on Twitch, it will be cph dot set that one. Or by ID, it's going to be user ID. Encrypted password key. And then it's going to be encrypted password key. And we're going to save it to non-persistent because it shouldn't continue. And then we're going to do the same thing for kick. It'll be the same thing, but this time then on this one, this is going to be the YouTube one. All right. I think I think that's all I need for the AI to figure it out from that point forward. I know I'm being super vibey coding and lazy as shit, but I'm tired, okay? Leave me alone. Let's see, how are they going to do it? All right, they're just going to use convert to base 64 string and then save it. Sick. I love when it's easy. Like, look, that's all it is. Bam, that's my encryption. It does convert dot to base 64 string, encoding UTF-8, get bytes, and then password key to string, and bam, there you go. Probably can get rid of this, because I think it is saved as a string. Let's find out. I don't have it. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and save that. And let's go check. Persisted kick. No, I want non-persistent. It is a string. Okay. Let's look at this again. Make sure all the variables are the same. So user ID is going to be a string. Platform is going to be a string. Key is going to be a string. All right, cool. So, supposedly, if I exit, it didn't remove my remote. Oh, that's not good. It cleared everything except for my remote IP and my encrypted password. I need to figure that out. That's a bug right there. Now log in though. Oh, I didn't set it up to actually run this fucking thing. Oopsies. User manager. It looks like it's gonna be via password manager that does it. Okay. Password manager right here. Where does it run? There you go. Yeah, and it sets the arguments here. Cool. Run action. Base. Right? Capitalized? Yeah, base 64. So now, if I log in and log out, yeah, it's not clearing my encrypted password, remote IP, or remote subnet. I need to fix that. And then if I log in, encrypted password key, encrypted password, sick. Hell yeah. And now, when jobs are created for Hurl, it could pull that encrypted key for the job. Awesome. Now, let's see if I can figure out that fucking bug. Because this is all the information it gives me for my thing. And when I exit, it should clear everything except for login. That should be switched to false. So I exit and see it sends this to false, set this to false, but it doesn't clear out these. Maybe I should make it so you just turn the computer off. Either way, it will allow you to bring the computer back online. So there's gonna be missions from like black hats. They'd be like, hey, we need you to go shut down this user or whatever. And then when that happens, that's gonna generate a job from like the white hats and such. Be like, hey, we just saw someone take down this fucking computer. We need you to go fix it. And then you can go be the good guy and go bring the computer back online. It's going to be basically every time. I want it to be the jobs are all dynamically created based on your guys' actions. If you do something bad, the good guys are going to send out things to try to fix it. If you do something good, the bad guy is going to try to go and break it, so on and so forth. And there's a bunch of different groups with different security and protecting stuff. A gray hat would be like, yeah, we could do those things, but also let's go fucking shut down the fucking black hat network and just cripple their abilities to do shit. You know, they go about things differently. And then there's going to be green hats and blue hats and stuff, and they're going to do things differently as well. So I forget which is which. I think green hats is going to be, you don't really know what you're doing, so it's going to be like early, simple, you know, do this command, do this thing. Nothing too crazy. You're still a beginner. You're not quite a script kiddie. You're a little bit more than that, but you're still nothing special. And then like blue hat and red hat, I think are more, I forget which are which. I think red hat is like a vigilante. So like, hey, here's a job. We want you to go hack into someone's computer to improve its security, to like go upgrade it and you know. Script Manny? No. Oh, God damn it. No. So red hats would be a more vigilante, you breaking the rules to do good. And I think blue hat is more working for businesses. Hey, let's test that, you know, let's pen test this connection and make sure it's secure and then let the people know about it. They're not breaking the rules as much as I'll have to dig in to more about which one makes which hat the way they are and then put jobs that are associated with that kind of behavior into those groups. So basically, there's going to be a bunch of jobs to do a bunch of different things, and depending on what you like to do is going to determine what group you end up being more associated with. Because you're like, oh, I do a lot of, you know, illegal activity, you're going to become more of a black hat. Oh, you do a lot of good things to protect people, probably more of a white hat. Oh, you do these good things, but you kind of break the rules while doing it. Okay, you're more of a gray hat, you know, so on and so forth. Anyway, so I need to user manager. Where the fuck is it clearing out? Log in. Here's exit. So it sends it to password manager and DHCP server. And then they do this thingy, Bob. Okay. So we need to look at password manager and the server. Password manager. Okay. What's going on here? I don't understand the logic of how it's doing this. So it's doing this to get, this is like a nice clean way of getting the variables. Okay. Or setting the variables. It then gets the ID platform and command. And if it can't, it just cancels out. It then, if you can't, get value platform to lower, set user variable, then it returns false. Okay. Now, is logged in equal to command dot equals login compared to an original? Okay, this is confusing right here to me. Use a linked list. Wait, what? A linked list. You're trolling? Son of a bitch. I thought you were actually trying to be useful, you fucker. Now, let's see. So password. I wonder. I think it's right here. If it's not logged in, like the command isn't logged in, then it sets it to null. And then it sends that to the password and password key. Then, does that mean the AES algorithm is removing it? I don't think so. It creates it, but it doesn't remove it. There'd be no reason to run this just to remove it, though. So we could do it back. I could make it so password manager doesn't need to be called at all either. It's just a user manager. If user manager is logged in, then it does all this stuff. If it's log out, it should just do its job. It should just clear everything. Where does it get the password list? Yeah, pins and keys. So it's getting the pins and keys, and it's... Where does it get the pins and keys, actually? All right, down here, generate password, generate key. Okay. And what it does is it sends it to here, opens up the file, randomly selects one. All right. I don't think this needs to be a thing. If I move it to user manager and I say, if it's an exit, just don't even run this other crap, just clear it. then I don't think this will be needed. We'll leave it for now. Let's go to user manager. Have you ever met a pasta that was trying to be useful? We just add hate and heartburn instead of acid reflex? Well, I'm sure there's something. You know what would help? Comments. Comments? That sounds like extra work. That sounds like extra bytes being wasted on shit that doesn't need to be there. Okay? We're building for a Commodore 64, so it needs to be super efficient, and we can't be adding comments. It's a waste of fucking space. It's gonna fill up the hard drive, okay? Anyway, okay, here. It doesn't need to run these, I don't think. It's unnecessary. What it should do is this multiple times, I feel. Login status. It should be false. And this should be null? Or is it null? Yeah. And what we gotta do is just do it for each of the things. So this would be... Let me get... Where's all my thingy bobbies? Gotta add a new one for the encrypted password. Base64. All right, so it needs to reset password. It needs to reset password key. It needs to reset encrypted password. Oh, wait, it also needs to remove the IP from the used IPs. Which I don't think it adds a used IPs for remote IPs. No, the remote IPs doesn't matter because that's just that's dynamic. It just connects to whatever the fuck it's connected to. So that's fine. Anyway, password key. Then it's gonna be encrypted password. And then it's gonna be encrypted password key. We need subnet. We need another 4. So let's get another 4. Bam. This is gonna be subnet. It's gonna be local IP. It's gonna be remote subnet. And then remote IP. That should clear it all out. I don't write comments in my code. I then go back to it months later and I'll be like, what the fuck is this? This is why we have AI? True, right? Just pump it into AI and be like, hey, can you add code to this? Or comments to this? And then bam, there you go. You're done. It's really, here's something I find really annoying between the difference between ChatGPT helping with code and Grok helping with code. When Grok helps with code, it is very robotic. It gets it done. It explains things. All the comments are just text. But when ChatGPT helps out, it's very friendly. It's all like, oh, wow, that's a great idea. You're right. That would do this, blah, 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 blah. And it like tries to talk to you like you're a human being. And then the comments it adds, it has comments that have fucking emojis in them and shit. And I'm just, it's really fucking annoying. I'll be honest. ChatGPT, I'm not trying to be a friend with you. I'm not trying to date you. I'm trying to have you help me with some code. It's okay if you act like a robot. But that's just me. Anyway, we do want to send DHCP server because that's going to remove the IP from the used up IPs. All right, so now if I go log in, it fills up all my information. Awesome. If I do exit, oh, I fucked up. It didn't get encrypted password. It made a new one. So that was not spelled correctly. I also need to fix up the encrypted password key. Encrypted password key. All right, now I need to go to password manager. That looks good. I need to go into here. Encrypted password key.
It's a Unix system. I know that.
Actually, just do this. Update all instances. Bam. Huzzah. Bam. All right, that should be fixed. Let's try again. Log in. Get rid of you. Remote IP. What? Where's my remote IP? Oh, is it remote local IP? Okay. So I'm going to go to user manager. We need to rename it to so. Down here, remote local IP. Bam. So now, when I exit, it should clear everything. Bam. Hell yeah. Very good, very good. Glazing, I don't know what you're talking about. DHCP lease. No, there's no leases. Actually, there is leases, technically. As soon as you log out, it gives up your IP so other people can use it. That is actually part of the logic of the DHCP server. It's kind of cool. Again, I'm trying to make it work somewhat realistically. Now what I want to know. Where's the assigned IPs? Assigned IPs. All right. Delete that. So I'm going to log in. I get the IP. I'm going to exit. It does not remove it from the assigned IPs. Okay. Something's going on here. User manager is down here. Oh, maybe I don't have an exclamation mark exit. Maybe that's what it is. Let's see. No, it is. If command is exit. It gets to your IP. And then looks for it. And removes it. Why is it not working all of a sudden? It was working. Well, you can in the future shut down another user, which doing so would cause them to lose their IP because they're logged out. And when you log out, you lose all that shit. You lose like your current IP, you lose your current password, all that kind of crap. So technically you could do that. But yeah, there's a lot of things we could do down the line of giving people more commands of things you can do. Right now, I'm just trying to get some basics, well-known ones. And then over time. Now, the question is, if I log in, okay, it gave me that. And if I exit, why is it not updating this value? It says it's still in here. Here, let's do this. I'll log in on Kick. So user manager. Let's do login. Gives me the IP. Login over here. It gives me my second IP. Okay. Exit. It didn't clear the IP. Exit over here. It's a execution order issue. But like functionally, everything's good. I just have to add more commands and more things for you guys to level up in. And it'll just be all dynamic and shit. Also, okay, man, how you doing, worker man? Welcome in. So what's going on? What's going on? We don't need that. What we do need is this running first. Then the others. Technically, it broke. Exit. All right, it's broken again. I think user manager shouldn't fuck with these. Technically, all of this should be done via this. Copy you. I'm going to add it here. I want to add comments to each of these for now. So, password manager. The next one we look at. Password key. Okay. As fix logging sick. And I'll work on that later. Because I've been coding enough for the past week. I need a break. Wait, I'm offline. I'm online again. Son of a bitch. That shit's so fucked. It is so broken. Anyway. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty fucking happy. We got a lot of things. It's pretty much good to go at this point. Other than that one little bug, not clearing the passwords and used IPs. I just need to correct that and we're good. We're golden. We're Gucci. And then I can just start adding on. The next one is going to be Hurl, which already got the predecessor information there. We got that done today. So basically the foundation of the game is good. And I'm pretty happy with that. Nonetheless, everybody, it's a shorter stream. I know. And We're about to go into ads, so I get things ready to shut down. Let's see. Go and close that down. No, go ahead and close that down. All right. 3 minutes after the stupid ass fucking ads on Twitch. I fucking hate them. You know what? Fuck it. Let's start this now. By the time we're done with this, the ad should be over. Today, we had the following. None of this stuff is going to be updated for a while, but I'll get to it. Greg Sim, level 23. But yeah, like all the levels and bits and... Well, the bits and the subs will stay. But like all the other information, I'm going to have to update. Mega Piano, 249 gifted subs. 5,300 gifted bits. Thank you, my man. And to get the sub from Black Hole Device. Appreciate you. Alan, 5 gifted subs. Lucario, level 11 gray hat. Hell yeah. Dude, I don't know what's going on with my network. It's all kinds of fucked. I don't know. It's ever since I started multi-streaming. It might just be my upload being restricted. I play games. Level 9 gray hat. Sugar Bone, level 4 gray hat. Hell yeah. Blackwater Goat, level 2 gray hat. Zergy, 31 get the subs. 1,510
12
get
more
the bits.
hours.
We're not doing 12 more hours, Tails. Shit's breaking. It keeps falling off the goddamn edge of the world, and I don't know why. It's really annoying. Tigers, level 1 gray hat. Bunami, 429 give the bits. Level 4 gray hat. Raven X, 116 gifted subs now. Jesus. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. 50 gifted subs from Second Ross. Thank you, man. Also appreciate you. All people taking care of me and helping me out. Hey, Metropolis, how you doing? It's not
More hours.
No, Tails. No. Not all more. Donnie be good. Oh, you changed your icon. Level 1 gray hat. Good to see you, my man. And Doctor Who. Welcome, welcome. Rob, 150 get the bits. Level 12. Das Killer. Get the sub. Level 3 gray hat. Hell yeah. We're not doing 12 more hours, okay? We've already been streaming probably for like, what, 3 hours or some shit? I don't even know because shit kept on fucking up. Hot Shot. Or Day Hot Shot. Level 3 white hat. DV! Level 1 gray hat. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Tyler. Also level 1. Damien. 21 gifted subs. Thank you, my man. Level 16 gray hat. Fuck yeah. Pazrael. 5 gifted subs. 300 gifted bits. Level 13. Disposable Hero. Level 4 gray hat. Fuck yeah. Now, we might not raid out anyone because the fucking shit kept on breaking and losing connection and shit. Silver King, level 2 gray hat. Caveman Crafting, level 1 gray hat. Metropolis. Greg Sim. I think we're back to the beginning now. Hell yeah. Pazrael, what? What? Was your name not? Did I miss you? I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay? You know how things go. But no, I don't think we're going to raid out because of the drops over and over and over again, there's just not that many people here. So everybody, regardless of where you go and what you do, hugs and kisses. I love you all. I'm going to go get something to eat and work on fixing that last little bug. And hopefully I can start, streaming a little more often because I don't have to code as much. And I can just do a little bit of coding and add a new, feature. And then over time.
It's hard to stream more than 8 minutes.
Taz! Wrong! I've been streaming for hours. And I've been coding the whole time and shit. Well, not the whole time, but a good portion of it. And that burns my brain. Makes me all tired and shit. Nonetheless, everybody, regardless of where you go and what you do, you take care of yourselves. You take care of each other. And I'll see you when I see you. And until then, ta-ta.